down that he was dunk it. It was great. It was great for him, great for the fans, great for our team. It brought energy. Definitely want to see that.
Let's talk about what you guys were able to do overall. Shoot 58% from the field, 36 tonight.
Just moving the basketball. You know, we're just trying to make the right plays. You know, I feel like each game we're getting better from Wednesday to Friday and to today. We just been trusting our offense, trusting the ball. So that we're going to find the right guy, the open guy, and then taking our time and making plays for each other. So tonight was a good example of that. Something that we definitely going to have to do tomorrow with the way OKC plays defense.
What do you think about D'Lo's impact after obviously his minutes were a little bit sporadic the first couple games?
True professional. He's been in this league long enough. Never wavered. He stayed with the team. He stayed with himself, stayed locked in, and came and made plays for us today. Man. Rashawn Gary, 6'7". But I mean, he came in, definitely changed the game. He's been a teammate of his for a couple of years, and I know his ability to change the game and what he can do offensively. He's playing defensively. He was talking out there, talking to us, when they were trying to press and getting us some action that he thought was beneficial for us. So he came in with definitely a X-factor game changer tonight.
You're very efficient at the rim tonight. Was there a concerted effort to kind of go more towards the paint rather than shooting from the perimeter?
No. If I'm open, it depends on the game plan, obviously, how the other team plays. But if I'm open, I'm going to shoot it. But I know they're a little undersized, especially when Jakob Porto goes to the bench. So trying to give us more possessions. We're a very big team, and we got to do a better job of getting ourselves extra possessions, offensive rebounds, and that can happen a lot when I'm at the 5. So when D-Lob comes out, so that's all I try to do.
Was that putback you caught from Cooper? Was that a pass or a miss?
Putback?
Yeah.
No, he threw the lob, didn't he?
It looked like a lob.
Yeah, it was a lob. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that to Cooper. Man. That was a lob. He threw a lob. So it's a good play.
A couple times just throughout the game.
Are you talking about the backboard?
Yeah.
Oh, no, that was a shot. I was talking about the other one he threw over. Yeah, that was a shot for sure. He missed that one. The other one was a lob.
Yeah.
AD, a couple times there in the game, of course. You being one of the leaders of the team, Coop makes a big play. You're one of the first ones up there to dap him up, give him a chest bump, whatever. Can you talk a little bit about Cooper, him being 18? What's it like being one of his vets, and how are you embracing that leadership role of you being one of the leaders?
Yeah, I was in this position. The good thing about it, he embraces it. Obviously, he's Cooper flag, and his name holds weight in the basketball community. So a lot of guys kind of come in and feel like somebody owes them something, or when you ask them to do rookie duties, or someone asks them to do rookie duties, or anything that they seem like they're entitled or whatever.
Get it out there.
But for him, he embraces it. And obviously we haven't done anything crazy, but it's all fun. And he enjoys it. But at the same time, we're the first ones when he does something well. We're cheering for him. We give him the ball, he make a big play, make a big shot. We're right there, in this corner, dapping him up and cheering him on. So he's definitely fun to be around and fun to have as a teammate.
These first few months of the Maverick, is there any specific moment that you can put your finger on where he asked you a certain question, or y'all had a certain
First few months?
Yeah, well, he got drafted back over the summer, and it's been a couple months since.
To be honest, we didn't talk at all this summer. We first had our conversation. To be honest, because I wasn't here, dealing with the eye and all that stuff. So, question, he asked a ton. There's not one that I can specifically think of, but he asked a ton of questions. He wants to learn the game. He wants to know what position to be in, what spot to be in, and look at this. this is easy. This is easy. Christian Watson, welcome back. And he's going to continue to get better. He watches film, and not just me. Like he asks all the guys questions, and we just try to do the best we can do to help him.
I think some of this
One more,
will
guys.
carry over to tomorrow's game.
We're gonna watch a little film tomorrow, but the way we play, our energy, our ball movement, defensively, I think we got to close out the half better, obviously. But the way that we, competed, we're gonna have to do it. I mean, our turnovers, they create a lot of turnovers in OKC tomorrow, and they're gonna do that regardless, and we can't just kind of feed into that. We got to take care of the basketball. It's rare. We had 18 tonight. Again, like that's kind of been, our Achilles heel, just turning the ball over. So, them guys, they make you pay for turning the ball over, and that's what feeds them. So, the way we play defensively, with a sense of urgency, desperation, we got to do that tomorrow. But we got to cut back on our turnovers for sure. I mean, we had 8 in the first quarter, so we can't do that.
Okay. All right.
Thanks,
Thank you.